sleepy traveler. It's time to gently unwind and let the quiet hum of the cosmos lull you into a peaceful rest. Find your most comfortable position now, allowing your body to settle deeply, feeling the support beneath you. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose and softly exhale through your mouth, releasing any lingering thoughts or tensions. Again, a calm breath in and a soft, sighing breath out. Just allow yourself to be present, to simply listen and to let your mind drift free. Tonight, we begin a slow journey to a place beyond our world, a serene sanctuary nestled in the distant reaches of space, a garden world in the Kepler Belt. Imagine it now, a luminous sphere of life, softly turning amidst the deep cosmic velvet. As we approach, you can almost perceive the faint, intricate glow of countless biodomes, like jewels scattered across its surface, each holding a vibrant, living ecosystem. You find yourself on a quiet observation platform, a gentle curve of polished star metal overlooking a vast, shimmering landscape. Through the panoramic viewport, the distant stars twinkle like scattered diamonds against the inky blackness, while closer, the delicate light of the Kepler Belt central star casts a soft, ethereal glow over everything. Below, cascading terraces of bioluminescent flora unfurl, their soft greens and blues pulsing with a gentle, rhythmic light, creating a living tapestry against the dark soil of this extraordinary orbital garden. The air here is clean and cool, carrying only the faintest whisper of a distant, artificial breeze, a soft symphony of nature and technology intertwined, inviting you deeper into its peaceful embrace. The pathway here is softly luminescent, a gentle guide laid out with smooth, recycled materials that feel cool beneath your bare feet. On either side, exotic flora glows with a soft, inner light, casting gentle hues of sapphire and emerald across the ground. These aren't plants from Earth, but carefully cultivated species adapted to the unique light and atmospheric conditions of this orbiting haven. Their leaves unfurl in intricate patterns, some resembling delicate woven tapestries, others like suspended nebulae in miniature. A quiet, rhythmic hum pulses faintly from hidden conduits beneath the path, a soothing bass note to the delicate rustling of leaves, soft rustling of leaves. It's the life support system, working silently to sustain this vibrant ecosystem, filtering the air and recycling the water that nourishes every bloom. Ahead, the path widens slightly into a tranquil clearing, where larger, crystalline structures rise from the earth, acting as natural light conductors. They catch the faint, filtered starlight from the Kepler Belt, refracting it into shimmering patterns that dance across the foliage like sleeping sprites. In the center of this clearing, a shallow pool reflects the ethereal glow of the plants above. The water is still, save for the occasional, almost imperceptible ripple, and tiny, luminous aquatic organisms drift slowly beneath its surface, creating their own miniature, wandering constellations. This peaceful pocket feels like a secret garden, suspended between the silent vastness of space and the quiet hum of a perfectly balanced world. You find a smooth, ergonomic bench carved from polished, cool stone, perfectly positioned to observe the gentle light show. You settle onto the smooth, cool stone bench, its polished surface a comforting anchor in this vast, quiet space. Above, the cosmic ballet unfolds, a gentle light show painted across the deep velvet of the void. Distant nebulae bloom in soft pastels, their colors shifting like slow-motion aurorae reflected in the crystalline atmosphere of this garden world. Below, the garden breathes. Here, on this tranquil sphere within the Kepler Belt, plants grow in ways unimagined on older worlds. Luminescent flora, with leaves like delicate stained glass, pulses with a soft inner light, mirroring the distant stars. Their gentle glow casts long, dancing shadows across paths paved with iridescent pebbles, each one catching and refracting the starlight. A faint, warm breeze whispers through the canopy of ethereal trees, their branches adorned with blossoms that unfurl like silent, slow-motion fireworks. Each petal seems to hold a tiny, captured galaxy, softly spiraling. The air carries a subtle, sweet fragrance, an unidentifiable blend of cosmic dust and blooming vitality, a scent that calms the mind and soothes the spirit. The hum you sensed earlier becomes a deeper, almost inaudible resonance, a gentle thrum that feels less like a machine and more like the very pulse of the garden world itself, cradling you in its peaceful rhythm. It's a lullaby sung by the stars and harmonized by the living breath of this unique sanctuary. You watch as a single, slow-moving orbital craft, a silent silver sliver, glides across the celestial canvas, its journey a testament to the quiet order of this future. Its lights are tiny, distant pinpricks, adding to the serene tapestry of the night. The calm is absolute, a profound quietude that invites deep rest. The coolness of the stone against your skin, the soft visual symphony above and below, the faint, sweet scent, and the gentle, foundational hum all conspire to wrap you in a cocoon of peace. Here, in the heart of the Kepler Belt, this garden world tends to your quiet moments, inviting you to simply be and to drift as the foundational hum cradles you. A soft shift in the environment invites your gaze to wander. The panoramic view, once a distant promise, now draws you gently along a path of polished, pearlescent stone. This pathway winds deeper into the heart of the garden world, where the flora takes on even more vibrant, yet hushed, hues. Soft, almost imperceptible hum of circulation system above. A canopy of living light softly pulsates, casting gentle, moving shadows that dance across the path ahead. These aren't stars, but bioluminescent leaves, carefully cultivated to mimic a cosmic night sky, bringing the distant wonder of the Kepler Belt right into your personal sanctuary. Each leaf glows with an inner warmth, a spectrum of tranquil blues and soft greens that mingle without ever becoming bright or jarring. To your left, a tranquil water feature softly cascades down a terraced wall of living moss. The water itself seems to shimmer with embedded starlight, collected from the faint energies drifting through the belt. Its murmuring descent is the only distinct sound, a hushed lullaby that accompanies your quiet journey. This gentle, rhythmic flow creates a sense of continuous peace, a timeless cycle of nature sustained by advanced design. You notice the air itself feels perfectly balanced, carrying the faint, sweet scent of unseen blossoms and natural perfume that enhances the serenity without overwhelming the senses. It's a space where every element, from the soft light to the subtle sounds and fragrant air, is curated for ultimate relaxation. The garden world isn't just a place, it's an experience of profound calm, a whisper of quiet beauty in the vastness of space. As you drift further along this softly lit path, the world outside fades, leaving only this sanctuary. The softly lit path gradually widens, curving around a gentle rise, and here the air feels subtly different. It's a touch cooler, perhaps, carrying the faint, sweet scent of something akin to night-blooming jasmine, yet entirely unique to this space. Before you, a tranquil, shallow pool of water shimmers with an otherworldly calm. It reflects the soft, distant glow of what might be a nebula, or the far-away, slumbering lights of a massive starship patiently holding its course somewhere in the Kepler Belt's quiet expanse. Gentle, distant water chimes. At the water's edge, large, bioluminescent leaves, like unfurling emerald fans, gently sway with an imperceptible breeze. They cast luminous patterns that dance across the quiet surface of the pool, each leaf pulsing with an inner, soft light, a living beacon in this serene environment. You notice small, smooth, polished stones, pale and cool to the touch, arranged thoughtfully around the pool's perimeter, creating a sense of deliberate, peaceful design. This isn't just untouched nature. It's a carefully nurtured balance, a living tapestry woven with profound care. The faint, cosmic hum that was barely perceptible along the path now seems to cradle this very spot, making the quiet even more profound, almost resonant. You can almost feel the gentle current of life flowing through this garden, a slow, unhurried rhythm that invites you to simply be, to absorb the peaceful energy. The garden world in the Kepler Belt continues to unfold its quiet wonders, each detail a soft lullaby for your senses, drawing you deeper into its tranquil embrace. The tranquil embrace of the garden world seems to hum with a quiet energy, a gentle invitation to explore its deeper layers. Your path now leads along a gracefully curving walkway, its surface a soft, luminous pearl white, perfectly aligned with the gentle slope of the land. On either side, crystalline flora sways imperceptibly, catching the faint, distant glow of the Kepler suns, refracting it into soft, shifting patterns across the ground. These plants are unlike any you have seen, their leaves like delicate sheets of polished jade and amethyst, some unfurling slowly to reveal inner spirals of soft, bioluminescent light. The air here carries a faint, sweet scent, like cool rain on starlight, mingling with the earthy fragrance of the curated soil beneath. It's a scent that soothes, a quiet perfume of alien beauty. Ahead, the walkway opens into a wider circular plaza, where a single, majestic tree stands at its center. Its trunk is smooth, silvery blue, reaching high towards the transparent dome above, its branches spreading wide to form a natural canopy. From these branches, delicate, glowing orbs hang like silent, suspended fruits, pulsing with a gentle, rhythmic light that mirrors the distant stars. They cast long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with their quiet breathing. Around the base of this ancient-looking tree, low-lying benches, carved from the same luminous pearl material as the walkway, invite quiet contemplation. Here, the hum of the garden world is even softer, almost a whisper, as if the very air itself is holding its breath in reverence. You notice tiny, luminescent mosses clinging to the tree's roots, their soft emerald glow adding another layer to the serene illumination. This quiet sanctuary beneath the ancient tree feels like the very heart of the garden world, a place where time itself slows to a gentle, unhurried rhythm. Beneath the graceful canopy of the ancient tree, the gentle hum of the garden world seems to pulse faintly, a distant, reassuring rhythm, like the quiet breath of a sleeping giant. The air here carries a subtle, clean fragrance, perhaps of the soft, luminous moss clinging to the tree's gnarled bark, or the unseen, delicate blossoms that release their quiet perfume into the still air. Each broad leaf, each reaching branch, seems to absorb and diffuse the ambient light, casting intricate patterns of tranquil shadow and soft glow across the smooth, cool stone pathways that win gently away from this central, hallowed point. The light feels almost liquid, flowing around every curve and surface. These pathways, almost whispering underfoot, invite a quiet, unhurried exploration. They are not grand avenues, but rather delicate trails, edged by low-growing, bioluminescent flora that pulse with a tender, steady light, guiding the eye with a soft luminescence. You might notice small, perfectly formed crystalline structures nestled amongst the foliage, catching the diffuse light and refracting it into miniature rainbows that dance across the cool, damp ground. They are not merely decorative, but perhaps subtle energy conduits, silently sustaining the delicate ecosystem of this incredible place, drawing power from the faint starlight filtered through the atmospheric layers. As you follow one such path, winding ever so gently, the canopy begins to thin just slightly, allowing glimpses of the soft, distant lights of other sectors of the garden world. Not bright or intrusive, but like fireflies suspended in the cosmic dusk, marking out other pockets of tranquility and life far beyond this immediate sanctuary. The air might feel a touch cooler here, a whisper of the greater void, as if you are approaching a subtle opening, a serene window to the deeper, quiet expanse of the Kepler Belt itself. Yet, the dominant feeling is one of profound safety and peaceful solitude, a haven cradled within the vast, silent reaches of space, perfectly balanced and perpetually calm. This is the gentle journey of the garden world, inviting you to simply be and to drift as you settle deeper into this tranquil space. The garden world reveals more of its gentle wonders. Imagine the soft, diffused light filtering through vast crystalline domes that arch gracefully overhead, mimicking a distant pastel sky. Beneath these luminous structures, the air is subtly perfumed with the scent of unfamiliar, yet soothing alien flora. You might notice the gentle hum of nutrient recyclers, a quiet, rhythmic thrum that becomes part of the world's soft symphony, almost like a distant, lulling heartbeat. A gentle path, paved with smooth, glowing luminous stones, winds ahead. It leads past shimmering pools, where bioluminescent fish drift in slow, silent dances, their colors shifting in tranquil patterns. The foliage here is lush and varied, from towering fronds that softly sway with unseen currents to delicate, ground-hugging mosses that glow with a faint, internal light. Every plant seems to be in perfect harmony, a testament to the quiet dedication that shaped this sanctuary. There are no harsh edges here, no sudden movements, only the soft blur of distant, automated maintenance drones, silently tending to the ecosystem, their subtle glows like fireflies in the twilight. The world itself breathes slowly, a living testament to peace. You can feel the quiet strength of its design, a place built not for speed or progress, but for stillness and flourishing. This garden world, nestled in the Kepler Belt, offers an endless embrace of serene beauty, inviting you deeper into its calming rhythm. Let your thoughts drift with the slow currents of this peaceful place as your consciousness drifts further. A gentle current carries you past whispering fronds and soft, illuminated pathways, deeper into the heart of this verdant celestial body. You find yourself approaching a serene, open-air conservatory. Its elegant structure, woven subtly from crystalline, self-repairing materials that seem to breathe with the living garden itself. Within this tranquil haven, a central, placid, reflecting pool shimmers under a soft, diffused light that emanates from the delicate, arcing structures overhead. This isn't sunlight as you know it, but a gentle, nurturing glow designed specifically to sustain the vibrant alien flora that thrives so gracefully here. The surface of the pool is perfectly still, a flawless mirror to the intricate patterns of the bioluminescent plants that line its edges. Their soft, internal lights pulse with an almost imperceptible rhythm, like distant, silent heartbeats echoing through the cosmic quiet. Each bloom, each intricate leaf, seems to hold a tiny, contained galaxy of colored gentle blues melting into soft greens, and faint, warm purples that hint at unseen energies. The air is still and clean, carrying the lightest, purest hint of sweet, unfamiliar scents, so subtle they are more a feeling than a fragrance upon the senses. Looking into the pool, you can discern reflections of the distant stars and nebulae not directly, but filtered through the garden's dense canopy and the conservatory's translucent ceiling. They appear as soft, blurred points of light, mingling harmoniously with the reflected glow of the garden itself. It's a quiet symphony of light and stillness, a perfect echo of the profound peace found across the vastness of the Kepler Belt. Here, in this tranquil space, time seems to slow to an almost imperceptible crawl, allowing every molecule of calm to settle deep within you, guiding you gently towards deeper rest. The gentle hum of the garden world is barely a whisper against the vast silence of space, a rhythmic, almost meditative thrum that emanates from the living biome around you. Soft, diffused light filters through the towering, crystalline dome overhead, casting long, peaceful shadows across pathways woven with bioluminescent moss. These paths wind through groves of carefully cultivated alien flora, each leaf and petal glowing with a faint, inner light responding to the subtle shifts in the orbital station's environmental cycles. This particular section of the garden world is a series of terraced levels, descending gently like a verdant cascade. Water, purified and recycled from the station's closed ecosystem, trickles softly over smooth, polished stones, creating a quiet, constant melody that blends with the ambient hum. You can discern the subtle scent of damp earth and exotic blossoms, a clean, refreshing aroma that speaks of life and renewal within this celestial sanctuary. Further along, nestled among broad, soft-leaved plants, are quiet, circular alcoves. Each one is designed for contemplation, with ergonomic seating carved directly from a smooth, composite material that feels cool and comforting to the touch. Above these alcoves, delicate, holographic projections of distant nebulae slowly drift and reform, creating a cosmic tapestry of ever-changing colors that swim across the polished surfaces. The gentle movement of these lightscapes adds to the profound sense of peace, inviting eyes to close, to simply observe, or to let thoughts dissolve into the soft, swirling patterns. Here, in this curated haven, the cares of the outside universe gently recede, replaced by the tranquil rhythm of the garden world, lulling you deeper into a state of profound calm. The tranquil rhythm of the garden world continues to embrace you, drawing you further into its soothing depths. A gentle, almost imperceptible breeze whispers through iridescent leaves, carrying with it the faint, sweet scent of bioluminescent flora. You notice a pathway, edged with soft, glowing moss, that curves around a cluster of towering, crystalline trees. Their branches reach upwards, catching the filtered light from the distant star, creating dappled patterns on the polished, natural stone beneath your feet. Very subtle hum of distant systems following this path. Your senses are bathed in a spectrum of soft, shifting colors. The plants here seem to pulse with an inner light, their hues ranging from deep indigo to soft jade, then to a shimmering silver. Ahead, the path opens into a wider space, a circular clearing where water gathers in a shallow, perfectly still pond. The water reflects the soft glow of the surrounding garden, mirroring the crystalline trees and the distant, veiled light source, creating an illusion of infinite depth. Along its edge, smooth, warm stones invite a moment of quiet repose, their surfaces gently heated by the subtle warmth of the surrounding environment. Small, luminous aquatic plants drift slowly on the pond's surface, their delicate forms tracing lazy, ethereal circles. There is a profound stillness here, broken only by the occasional soft plink of a dewdrop falling from a high leaf into the water, sending tiny, perfect ripples across the mirror-like surface. Above, a segment of the biosphere's curved ceiling reveals the faint, shimmering dust of the Kepler Belt, a silent reminder of the cosmic ocean outside this serene bubble. This quiet sanctuary within the garden world feels like a secret, a place designed for contemplation and gentle rest, offering a profound sense of peace as you simply observe its serene beauty, allowing your mind to drift and unwind with the slow, luminous current of this cultivated wonder. The luminous current gently carries the gaze, winding deeper into the heart of this cultivated wonder. Here, the atmosphere hums with an almost imperceptible energy, a symphony of growth and quiet repose. Giant, luminescent leaves, wider than any earthbound fern, cast soft, shifting shadows onto pathways made of polished, dark crystal. They seem to breathe slowly, pulsing with a faint, internal light, their vibrant hues deepening and softening with each cycle. Above, through gaps in the living canopy, the faint, diffused glow of distant ice dwarfs and scattered starlight from the Kepler Belt provides a cosmic backdrop, subtly shifting the perceived colors of the garden below. Overhead, a canopy of bioluminescent flora creates a living stained glass ceiling, filtering the distant starlight into a mosaic of tranquil colors. Each petal, each tendril, seems meticulously placed, a testament to gentle stewardship forming natural arches and quiet alcoves. It feels like walking through a dream, where every plant whispers ancient secrets in silent visual poetry. No harsh edges or sudden movements, only the smooth, organic flow of living architecture. A subtle warmth rises from the crystalline ground, a comforting embrace that permeates the air. It's a warmth that speaks of balanced ecosystems, of careful thermal regulation ensuring the delicate life here thrives in perfect harmony. You might notice small, almost translucent, air lilies floating lazily in gentle currents of enriched oxygen, their delicate forms catching and scattering the light in tiny, sparkling bursts. They drift by like silent, luminous messengers, adding to the unhurried, peaceful ballet of this extraordinary place. The very air here feels different, clean, and rejuvenating, inviting a deeper sense of calm, an invitation to simply be. The very air here feels different, clean, and rejuvenating, inviting a deeper sense of calm, an invitation to simply be. As you slowly drift further into this tranquil expanse, a gentle stream of shimmering, luminescent particles emerges into view, flowing gracefully beneath a canopy of large, soft leaves. These leaves, in shades of deep indigo and pale silver, are not of this terrestrial world, but native to the Kepler Belt, uniquely evolved to filter the distant starlight and the gentle, ever-present glow of the garden world itself. They cast a mesmerizing mosaic of shifting, calm shadows across the smooth, polished tessellations of iridescent stone that form the winding path. Small, perfectly spherical lights hover softly between the branches, like silent, living fireflies, each pulsing with a low, gentle glow. They illuminate delicate, bell-shaped flowers, their petals translucent, revealing intricate patterns of glowing veins within, as if holding tiny, nascent galaxies. The sight is both alien and deeply familiar, a testament to the universe's infinite beauty. The ground underfoot is remarkably soft and springy, covered in a plush, moss-like growth that emits a faint, sweet, almost otherworldly scent. It's a natural perfume that deepens the peaceful atmosphere, a subtle fragrance that whispers of cosmic dust and starlight. In the distance, a low, harmonious hum, like a distant celestial choir, seems to rise from the very soil, a quiet lullaby emanating from the core of this Kepler Belt sanctuary. Each breath feels lighter here, each thought more distant, as the gentle rhythm of this garden world lulls you into a deeper, more profound stillness. You are simply observing, allowing the soft glow and quiet movements to wash over you, becoming a quiet participant in this serene, living tapestry, letting the cosmic calm cradle you. The air here carries a soft, refreshing coolness, subtly scented with unknown blossoms, and the faint, clean aroma of gentle rain from a distant, automated misting system. You notice how the light, filtered through layers of translucent canopy, creates a luminous, shifting mosaic, on the winding paths below. Each step is cushioned by a soft, moss-like ground cover that seems to absorb all sound, enhancing the profound quiet that settles around you. Delicate, fern-like structures glow with an inner light, tracing intricate patterns along the curved walls of the Biodome. Their soft luminescence leading your gaze deeper into this cultivated haven. A gentle, almost imperceptible hum vibrates beneath the surface, the soft whisper of the garden world's life support systems, working in perfect harmony with its organic inhabitants. This subtle background presence is a constant, comforting reminder of the careful balance maintained within this serene space. You follow a meandering stream, its waters a deep, clear sapphire, reflecting the soft neon hues from overhead and the faint gleam of distant stars beyond the canopy. Small, luminescent aquatic plants drift slowly, like tiny living constellations, their gentle movements adding to the scene's quiet dance. Further along the stream, a small, circular clearing opens up, framed by taller, arching trees whose branches interlock to form a natural, glowing ceiling. A single, smooth, dark stone bench rests in the center, inviting quiet contemplation. Here, time seems to slow, each breath an easy, quiet rhythm. The garden doesn't demand attention, it simply offers itself, a tranquil sanctuary spun from light and life. Far out in the quiet reaches of the Kepler Belt, the gentle hum of the garden world continues, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper of life, unfolding at its own slow pace. Here, among the luminous foliage, a small, clear stream winds its way, reflecting the soft, diffused light from above. Its waters are impossibly still in places, then ripple with a barely audible gurgle as they pass over smooth, iridescent pebbles. These stones, polished by eons of soft current, shimmer with faint, internal lights like tiny, sleeping stars nestled in the stream bed. You might notice the delicate, fractal patterns on the leaves that overhang the water, each one a miniature ecosystem, painted in shades of deep emerald and soft sapphire. A faint, sweet scent drifts from blossoms you cannot quite see, a fragrance that speaks of distant, starlit fields and cool, evening air. It's a perfume that calms the mind, settling gently over your senses like a fine, invisible mist. The stream widens slightly into a tranquil pool, its surface like polished obsidian, capturing the deeper, almost purple hues of the overarching canopy. Tiny, bioluminescent motes drift just beneath the surface, tracing slow, languid paths, their light so soft it barely stirs the shadows. This is a place built for quiet contemplation, for the quiet unfolding of thought, or simply for letting thoughts drift away, like the tiny motes of light. Beyond the pool, the path, made of soft, yielding moss, continues its gentle curve, inviting exploration deeper into the heart of this verdant sanctuary. But there is no hurry. no need to move. Just the quiet presence of the water, the soft, sweet air, and the distant, cosmic silence that cradles this garden world in the Kepler Belt. The peace here is profound, unhurried, echoing the slow, steady pulse of the universe itself. The profound peace of this garden world continues to envelop you, a gentle lullaby spun from starlight and verdant growth. Your soft steps, if you were to take them, would barely disturb the glowing moss that lines the pathways here. These paths, not rigid or straight, curve with the natural flow of the living architecture, guiding you without urgency deeper into its serene embrace. Perhaps you find yourself moving toward a small, shimmering pavilion, its structure woven from translucent, bioluminescent fibers. It's not a destination, but a momentary shelter, open to the soft, clean air. Within its gentle embrace, the light filters down in shifting patterns, casting slow-moving shadows of broad, luminous leaves onto the polished, cool surface beneath your imagined feet. The air inside this small haven carries a faint, sweet perfume, a blend of unseen blossoms that only release their fragrance in the deep quiet of the cosmic night. Through the open weave of the pavilion, you can glimpse the distant, silent dance of nebulae, painted across the vast canvas beyond the protective dome of the Kepler Belt. These celestial wonders move with an ancient, unhurried rhythm, mirroring the calm within this garden. There is no rush here, no expectation, just the gentle hum of life and light interwoven with the profound silence of space. Each breath feels cleaner, lighter, as if the air itself holds a memory of distant stars and the patient growth of centuries. You simply exist within this soft, glowing tapestry, observing the subtle shifts of color and the quiet strength of the living world around you. Let your thoughts drift like the nebulae, slowly, peacefully, into the soft, comforting expanse. The subtle shifts of color in the living tapestry begin to recede gently as your gaze lifts, following the soft curve of a winding path. This path, woven from luminous, moss-like fibers, invites you deeper into the tranquil heart of this garden world. With each step, a new layer of quiet beauty unfolds. Here, amidst towering, bioluminescent ferns that softly pulse with an inner, rhythmic light, you discover a sheltered alcove. It feels like a natural chamber, sculpted over eons by gentle growth and unseen forces, yet perfectly tended by the subtle energies that sustain this place. Above, the intricate canopy opens just enough to reveal soft glimpses of the distant, serene Kepler sun, its light filtered through countless layers of verdant leaves and shimmering atmospheric screens. This filtered light, a gentle, warm gold, casts long, dancing shadows that sway with an imperceptible breeze, creating a living mural on the smooth, earth-toned surfaces of the alcove walls. The air here is remarkably cool and clean, carrying the faint, sweet scent of unseen blossoms and damp earth, a fragrance that invites a deeper, more peaceful breath. A small, crystalline pool rests at the center of this secluded space, its surface perfectly still. It reflects the soft glow of the ferns and the filtered sun, creating a mirror to the quiet cosmos above. Within its depths, tiny, luminous aquatic life drifts with slow, rhythmic movements, like miniature constellations mapping silent journeys. There is no urgency here, no demand on your attention, only the patient unfolding of life in its most tranquil form. Each delicate frond, each glowing petal, seems to hum with a silent, comforting energy, inviting you to simply be, to absorb the profound peace of this hidden sanctuary. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this stillness, a sense of quiet wonder filling the space around you, carrying you further into the calm embrace of this garden world, where time itself seems to slow, allowing you to rest in its gentle flow. The gentle current of air carries you further past structures that hum softly with life, their surfaces smooth and cool to the touch. You drift into a wider, open space, a vast arboreal chamber where the light seems to filter through layers of iridescent leaves. Here, the flora takes on even more wondrous forms. Tall, slender stalks reach towards an unseen ceiling, their broad fronds unfurling like slow-motion dancers, catching the soft, diffused glow. Some plants here possess a subtle inner light, a soft pulse of emerald or sapphire blue that emerges from their veins, creating shimmering patterns on the organic pathways below. A quiet, almost imperceptible hum resonates through the chamber, a symphony of growth and gentle energy. The air is sweet, with an almost forgotten scent of damp earth and blooming ethereal flowers. Looking up through a high, vaulted canopy woven from living bioluminescent fibers and transparent crystalline panes, you glimpse the distant, scattered dust of the Kepler Belt. Tiny pinpricks of light, the ancient stars shine through, their energy softened and diffused into a calming, cosmic twilight within this sanctuary. This is a place where the wild beauty of nature has been carefully nurtured, a harmonious blend of organic life and quiet, thoughtful design. Each leaf, each glowing tendril, seems to whisper tales of careful cultivation, of a world tended with gentle hands. The sense of deep peace here is profound, a quiet invitation to simply be, to absorb the slow, rhythmic breath of this living environment. You might trace the delicate, glowing patterns on a nearby leaf with your gaze, noticing how its light dims and brightens in a slow, almost hypnotic rhythm. The soft, distant glow of nebulae beyond the crystalline panes acts as a silent lullaby, cradling this garden world in its cosmic embrace. All is still, all is calm, as the quiet wonder of this place wraps around you. A perfect haven for rest, a perfect haven for rest. As your gaze softly drifts, you notice how the light, filtered through the immense crystalline panes seems to dance across the surfaces of the exotic flora. Each leaf, each petal, glows with its own subtle internal luminescence, creating a living tapestry of gentle light. This is not the harsh glow of artificial illumination, but a soft, breathing radiance, like starlight captured and held within fragile forms. You follow a particularly delicate vine, winding its way upward, its tendrils shimmering with faint silver light. Soft, almost imperceptible hum, like distant environmental controls, a gentle current of air, infused with the clean scent of rich soil and sweet, unknown blossoms, stirs the air around you. You can almost feel the slow, deliberate pulse of life here, the silent growth of intricate vines that climb towards the distant, arcing ceiling, reaching for the soft, simulated sun. Small, almost invisible motes of light drift lazily through the air, perhaps tiny spores or simply reflections of the internal light, adding to the dreamlike quality of the space. The air itself feels pure and revitalizing, a testament to the thriving ecosystem contained within. The ground beneath you, a soft, yielding moss-like surface, absorbs all sound, creating an echo-less tranquility. There's a sense of profound peace, knowing that outside these panes, the vast, indifferent void of space unfolds. Yet here, life thrives in an exquisite, delicate balance. The quiet murmur of a hidden water feature, perhaps a small stream or an internal spring, adds a barely audible layer to the stillness, a constant, gentle whisper of vitality. The garden world, a jewel cradled in the Kepler Belt, sustains itself, humming with an inner rhythm that invites your own breath to slow and deepen. Each moment here is an invitation to simply be, to absorb the quiet wonder, and let the gentle currents of this unique ecosystem carry you further into calm, into a deep, peaceful surrender. The soft, diffused light, which has so gently illuminated this garden world, now begins its slow, deliberate fade. The orbital sun arc above you, a distant, serene sphere, gently dims its golden embrace. As its radiance lessens, the bioluminescent flora around you awaken with a subtle internal glow. Soft blues, gentle greens, and faint purples pulse softly from leaves and blossoms, transforming the landscape into a canvas of living starlight. The air grows cooler, a fresh, clean breath that sweeps through the tall, slender stalks, carrying with it the faintest, sweet scent of night-blooming flora. The distant, shimmering star field, previously a subtle presence beyond the transparent canopy, now begins to assert itself, each tiny point of light a beacon of infinite calm, reflecting in the dewy surfaces of the broad, waxy leaves. You are nestled within this quiet, cosmic embrace, a part of its gentle rhythm. The soft hum of the environmental systems, almost imperceptible, blends with the organic whispers of the living world. There is no urgency here, no demand, only the profound invitation to simply exist, to let go. Feel the supportive earth beneath you, or the soft suspension of your resting place, a gentle cradle within this orbital sanctuary. Your journey through the garden world in the Kepler Belt has reached its most peaceful point. The gentle currents that guided you are now currents of pure rest, easing you deeper into comfort, into quiet, into sleep. Allow your breath to flow effortlessly, each exhale a release, each inhale a deepening of tranquility. This beautiful world holds you safe. Its silent wonders now become the landscape of your dreams. Drift now softly, completely, into the profound rest that awaits you.